Okay, what is a blog? Sounds very big word. A blog looks like okay, somebody is doing research, writing a research papers, publishing them. It's not like that. You, me, everyone, anyone can write blogs. Blogs is your way of talking, your eyes, your visibility. You are showing to the world how the things looks according to you. Only if you're not copying it. So, a travel blog is basically a write up about a particular place, relating to information about it, history of the place, how you can reach it, what are the popular foods, what are the tips you have to make sure while traveling to that place. So, this is basically a guide to a particular place, and I believe that it has an amazing scope in the upcoming future, because the traveling, once it starts back, it will be on a boom. It will definitely be a great one. So do read a lot of them. There are a lot of websites nowadays which provide you free templates to prepare the travel blogs. The one which is very friendly and which doesn't cost you anything is Tripoto. You can publish your travel blogs on Tripoto, but what doesn't cost doesn't pay also. So you'll just get some coins which you can redeem for your bookings. Apart from this, you can use some of the free websites like wordpress.com, blogpost.com. But if you want to have a proper domain, proper website of your own, then you can purchase a domain, set up a proper website, and you can cultivate it. It will be a big business for you in a long run. Definitely it's gonna earn you, definitely it's gonna earn you a credibility, it's gonna earn you a lot of name. Language play a very important role in communications. If you are using a right language, you can touch the chords of the right place. But if you are using a wrong language at a wrong place, then nobody is gonna understand you. Imagine if I start speaking Portuguese in an African town. People will look at me like an alien. So language plays a very important role to connect with your audience. If you're looking to connect with maximum people, a global audience, English is the best language. If you're looking to connect a particular segment, some area where you have that, okay, this is what I'm looking for, I want to target this particular type of people, then go for that particular language, because people will love to read it rather than trying for a language which is not read. Or if you are really good in particular in a language, suppose if you're good in writing in Hindi, then go for it, no problem, go for it. If you're confident, if you love writing about it, go for it. There is no barrier. The more you'll practice, the more you'll learn about it. Why it is necessary to have a niche specific topic in your blogs? Imagine if I am getting an audience and I write a blog post about travel, about a place to visit, food to try, how to reach that place. In my next post, people are expecting me to write about a newer place, a different place, or some more information about that place. And in my next post, I write about war, about any fight which has happened. This will result in losing my readers. This will result in losing my readers' focus. They will believe that I'm just writing something which is trending to get more traffic. But exactly that's not the case. You have to have a specific niche. You cannot just start writing for one niche, the other one gets trending, and you start writing about it. Rather try to relate both of them into your niche and start writing regarding that. So currently, like, coronavirus is trending niche. It is very trending. People are actually posting up websites for coronavirus. So if you are a travel blogger, don't go for coronavirus, rather try to how you can travel during the COVID, during the pandemic, something like this type of topics. They will definitely help you. How great it sounds that I'm earning while I'm traveling the world, right? Yeah, this sounds very great. But apart from that, what are the ways to earn while you are traveling or on your travel blog? There are three major ways. One is affiliate marketing. That means if a person is selling it to an audience, and if the third person, that is the middleman, is putting a link on his website, he gets a specific amount of commission from that particular sale. Second one is a sponsored post. So if I'm visiting a hotel and the hotel asks me to write about them, I can write about them. In return, they give me a stay for a couple of nights with breakfast or some $100 The third one is placing an advertisement on your travel blog. The best way is Google AdSense or MediaNet. You can place advertisements on your travel blog, and your traffic who's all are coming on your website, they go, they scroll, if they click on that, you get some amount. In some of the places like MediaNet, even if they don't click, you get an amount, but the criteria is the traffic should be from US or Canada in terms of MediaNet. In terms of AdSense, it can be from anywhere. It's a universal platform, and the most amazing, and since it's from Google, so you know the reliability is far beyond imagination. Thank you in this small video, and in my description I've mentioned the link of my travel blog. You can always visit it for reference if